everyone, Kyle Gordon here from Doinggud. I'm the co-founder and curator, and today I'm going to give you a look at what we're building. So let's dive right in. So Doinggud's basically an NFT ecosystem that empowers creators, collectors, curators, and communities to come together and actually do good. One of the main things we're focusing on is how do we empower creators to make a difference and also have all of that difference be recorded on chain. And so that's kind of what we're really excited about, because we're seeing all this value from NFTs, but we're really not seeing how people can actually prove the change and the difference that they're making. There's a little preview of what our website's going to look like. Sneak peek. If you want to see more, we actually just released our light paper on our website, doinggud.com, doingud.com. So take a look when you have a chance, and you'll definitely see some more surprises and previews of what's to come. Now, I'm sure most people know what NFTs are, but basically they're non-fungible tokens. They're verifiable digital assets that are secured and proved by the blockchain, meaning that you can look up the transaction history of various works and actually like the provenance as well. And this is something that hasn't been really available for the digital art space. And there's obviously tons of issues with copyright infringement and forgery in like the fine art world. So especially in the context of art and also collectibles and other digital assets, this is super awesome technology, and it's really important for creators and communities and brands in this space. So our goal is to help break down the barriers of making NFTs more accessible. And that's actually like making sure that people don't need to have Web3 technologies, a knowledge of them, or have them like readily available. So you'll actually be able to get started on Doinggud with no crypto or blockchain experience needed. You basically enter your email, that sends you a link to your email, and you'll actually be able to get assigned a wallet directly from your email that you've provided. All of our data is stored in a fully decentralized manner. You completely own your data, and we're actually partnered with Ceramic Network to allow our users to actually set up DID profiles, so that their profile actually is relevant not only in our ecosystem, but can plug into others as well. We also offer 0 minting fees for our creators, which is super important because I know minting fees can be really expensive these days. So between the minting fees, payment via credit cards and other digital currencies, and super simple wallet setup, I definitely would like to think we're breaking down the barriers of what's possible and making the space a lot more accessible to people all around the world. And so every feature that we've built on Doinggud is with the common goal of nurturing, building, and empowering creators. So let's kind of dive into what those are. Collaboration and automation. This basically allows anyone to set collaborators via username or wallet address, and actually automatically and seamlessly distribute proceeds when a sale is generated. So there's no more manual process, there's no more back end. If a gallery or multiple people want to come together and collaborate with multiple people on a certain artwork, this will automatically happen and be distributed to the appropriate parties. Sustainable and eco-friendly. So we are built on a proof of stake blockchain, which uses a ton less energy than other proof of work systems. We're starting off with Polygon as our first chain that we're allowing minting on, but our goal is to actually be blockchain agnostic, so that as we go into the future, we can actually allow our users to mint on multiple chains and secure provenance amongst multiple chains. So we will be community owned and curated. We are planning on spinning up a DAO and having a community token for governance. Stay tuned for more information on that. Resilient storage is insanely important. A lot of people don't look into like how their NFTs are stored. If the metadata or the link that the NFT media is linked to ends up breaking, at any point, whether a platform goes out of business, whether a node they're hosting for their media gets taken down or goes down, this is a huge issue. And so we're working with Arweave and IPFS to make sure that we have multiple routes of our media storage and backups for our users. Cross-chain compatibility, as I mentioned earlier, we are planning to be blockchain agnostic. and hopefully allow people to choose where they want to mint and send their NFTs in the future. Social impact and transparency is obviously a huge one for us. We're basically enabling on-chain social impact with vetted organizations who are formally registered and compliant. And this basically allows causes to receive funds automatically and seamlessly. And it also allows users to prove the good that they're doing for humanity. And in an economy that's becoming more and more centered around reputation and status, we think in the future, it'll be super important for people to be able to show the impact that they're making. So we think that's super great. And then socializing and connecting is something we obviously want to implement as well. We see our platform evolving into a social kind of experience. And so we will have features in the future that allow for like liking, organizing, like simple traditional social media, but also advanced features like gated content walls as well. So here's another preview of the platform and our creator dashboard. Basically, the main features for creators are zero minting fees and platform fees for creators. You basically earn 95% of the proceeds from your sales, and that's because 5% we require to go to a social cause that you select. So if you're a creator, you can pick any social cause you would like, aligning with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals from within our ecosystem database, and actually automatically stream those funds to that cause. And that can change for every single artwork as well. We obviously talked about the collaboration. So you'll be able to collaborate with many, many creators, whether that's 2, whether that's 10, whether that's 200. The option is up to you, how many collaborators you want to integrate with. We will have featured drops as well. We're looking at ourselves less as a gatekeeper and more of just a community who's kind of curating based on narratives and stories, at least to start. We'll get in a little bit more shortly about how we're actually going to open up these features for anyone in our community to actually curate and basically have a say in like what work is featured on the platform. We went over the positive impact, and we also reviewed the conscious creating using less energy than other blockchains. So there's a little bit about our collaboration system. I think we covered a little bit about it, but this just kind of shows you like what it would look like, how you can designate your collaborators and also set up your royalties and collaborator splits. So all of this is done automatically, and all of the payments from the primary sales until all future sales as well will automatically distribute funds to whoever is verified as a collaborator on a single work. And this includes social causes too. Here's a little diagram of the flow of money. We won't spend too much time on this because I think we reviewed it, but basically creators can pick their social causes and collaborators. Then they can either post their work or they can submit it to a curation pool. The curation pool, they will have in the future the opportunity to get offers for drops listed in a gallery, pay the gallery fee of 2.5% to the gallery who's hosting them, donate to the social cause and then receive their funds, or they can self-host and do their own sales themselves and receive up to 95% of the revenues. Collectors will be able to pay with credit card and cryptocurrency. We're super excited that no crypto experience will be needed. You can either plug in your pre-existing wallets, or you'll actually be able to plug in your email address and be assigned a wallet as well on the Polygon network. So we're very excited about that. We'll basically have a pretty diverse community of curated works. We put a lot of energy and effort into making sure our creators are representative from all over the world and different backgrounds. And we also make sure that the NFT media is stored in a fully decentralized and future-proof way using IPFS and Arweave. This is the flow of money for collectors. And then basically the big thing we're working towards is actually opening up the ecosystem and allowing institutions, brands, curators, tastemakers to come in and basically use the tools that a platform would have in order to host their own drops, host their own exhibitions, and actually earn a percentage of these sales. Galleries will be able to earn 2.5% minimum from creations sold. They'll be able to curate and discover and submit proposals to creators and their favorited creations. They'll also be able to host and manage their existing talent, and they'll also be able to coordinate their own drops and in the future unlock additional features like customizing their pages exclusive sale mechanics, etc. Social causes will be able to sign up on our platform. We will have a flow for verifying and vetting causes. So please stay tuned for that flow. For now, if you are interested, please reach out to us. But basically, once you're on the platform, you can actually be a recipient of funds for all creators and actually start coordinating your own exhibitions externally and having people stream funds to your cause. And this is a little bit more about the social causes. You can diversify your fundraising, collect royalties from all primary and secondary market sales. Creators can set between 5 and 95% of the proceeds to go to you. And then all funds are streamed automatically. You'll actually also be able to withdraw the funds to a bank account in the future if you need to as well. We already have over 200 plus social causes committed, and we're looking forward to having a lot more join us soon. And the future holds a lot. We're really excited about what we're building. If you have any questions or are interested or want to get involved, please reach out to us. We thank you so much for taking the time to listen to us today. Please follow us at Doinggud HQ. That's DOINGUD HQ on Twitter and all sorts of social media. We have weekly events on Discord, Telegram, etc. Please tune in, learn, and come and join our community. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.